What's up, guys? This is Bull by the Fell-Handed here, bringing you the Way of the Derp Part 7. Himmelsdorf again. This is one deep, showing you a totally different approach. Instead of going down Banana Road, we go down the 3 line. So totally different approach, same exact situation. Greens are spawning on the southern side, the reds are spawning on the northern side. Rolling one deep on this board, do not have any backup, just have to rely on the greens. That can be a good or bad thing. Now, as I said previously, we are going to go down the 3 line, and the idea here is we're just going to show you something different, a little something different, a different tactic, a different way to run this tank. Now, the reason you're not going to see me take the hill is because this tank is not fleet of foot. It is going to take forever to get to the top of the hill. By the time I get there, my fear is everything is going to be dead, or I'm going to get up there and things are going to be gone horribly wrong by now. So that's kind of my idea here. Now, as you can see, I haven't really ran a heavy tank down this row in quite some time because I tried to side scrape off the wrong wall. So yeah, just to give you some idea how often I run heavy tanks, which is not very much. I'm trying to find a good spot here that I can kind of tuck in. I decided to take cover behind this green. It's okay, he doesn't mind. And it looks like, if you look at what's going on, the team is just getting ready to just completely roll the 3 line. They do not care. The reds don't have enough to stop them. So I'm kind of looking at this point like, you know, we might as well get down there and get the derp running, because we're not pulling any damage. I'm still a little concerned. You know, I'm still in that Death Star mode of let's be in the extreme back and try to snipe derp people. And that's fine. Granted, you know, your rate of success won't be astounding, but at the same time, occasionally you will connect and you will not receive any damage because, you know, you're 500-600 meters away. And that's kind of what I'm thinking. And it's odd. If you look, the greens were pushing that area and there was one visible tank down there. Of course, there's always more than that one visible tank. But they just kind of petered out. They just decided not to do anything. It's odd. So we managed to pull off a long-range derp there. Did not do much of any damage. We are low tier in a high tier lobby. It's one of those situations where, you know, you're not going to do incredible sometimes with a derp, and then sometimes you're going to do amazing. So we're going to see if we can't put another one in, and we end up derping him there. We did, you know, a little damage. We're not being uber successful, but we are keeping the gun running. We are in good cover. We're not taking damage, so that's fine. You know, if you are meeting those parameters, you're okay. Keep the gun running. Don't take any damage. Whatever. That's fine, because what happens is you know, you can continue to keep the gun running. Now, we do have a guy here creeping up behind us. I was kind of already turning the turret. It's a CDC. I'm going to try to get him on the rebound right here as he falls back, which I'm hoping I can do. He's getting ready to go, and then we give him a good shot there. And you know, this tank, even on the lightly armored CDC, isn't horribly effective. The green there moved to engage the CDC, and I've kind of got a situation brewing here to the forward of the tank. We have numerous guys out here. We've got 202s and so on and so forth. We go ahead and derp him in the side there. And with the tier 8 tanks, very rarely are you going to one-shot one of them. Most of the time you're going to give them a little bit of damage, but that's about it. Because the thickness of armor is totally different than, say, your tier 6 tanks. So that's more or less what we're dealing with here. He's going to pull back out, we're going to derp him, and we managed to finish tier 8 tank off. Quite a feat, as I'm sure you've heard before. So now we are beginning to advance. Now we're going to see what's going on. We've got a guy down here to the left, and as you can see, I don't think I'm going to be able to catch up to him, and he gets killed before I get to him. So now we're going down the 3 line in full force. You know, they've got not a whole lot of guys left. They've got 5 guys left. You can more or less pinpoint on the map about where they're going to be, the ones that you can't see. And this is the point, you know, when you need to push, when you need to start timing out your reloads, when you need to start figuring out your travel time to maximize your damage. And, you know, I'm full health. Yes, I can take a shot. And that's the idea here. We went ahead and derped that guy. Didn't give him a whole lot of damage, but, you know, we're giving him some. And that's the idea. So, you know, we're going to try to push back up here and see if we can't rake up any more damage. Right now, you know, you see where the heavy tank is, the red heavy, and the light tank could be anywhere. So, this tells me more or less the game is over for me. There's little to nothing else I can do before he gets ripped apart by the greens. So, my only hope is to maybe catch this light tank, and I see now that they're both in the same area. So yeah, not a lot going on for me. Good game, everybody. Good game. So yeah, that is the way of the derp there, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. We did kind of well, 23-47. Didn't block any damage. Of course, no one shot at us, so that was perfect. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share.